Damn, I forgot to roll a Elski, man. No L today, baby. Fuck, I really thought I had a blunt on the side, man. What was going on, folk? How y'all doing? How y'all living, man? What's popping out there, man? Talk to me, talk to me. Zay Dollar, random. We outside, we inside, we everywhere. You know how I get down, man. Ain't hugged up in my crib every day acting tough, man. I'm outside, baby. Watch the haters rain, man. What up, folk? Got the Dipset hoodie on. Yo, what happened to my man Cameron, man? Yo, Cameron had what's going on, Cool Breeze? I know you seen that Cameron shit, man. They had my man Cam talking to some wrestling nigga, and nigga disrespected him, and dude pulled Cam. I be telling niggas about weight classes, man. Don't let a nigga grab you up like that, man. But salute, what up, Cool Breeze? How you, man? There's a lot of stuff going on in NY, man. A lot of wildness, man. You know how the summer go in NY. Once you get a tinge little hotness, everybody outside, man. But what up, cool? Audio good? Everything good, y'all? Talk to me, talk to me. Gotta get your fucking weight up, papi. That's a fact. Chuletas, arroz con bichuela, eat up, nigga. That's why Latinos be beefy and strong. Shout out to soccer and handball, man. You good? Yeah, pa, I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Maintaining a little breezy out here. You know, refilled a little you know what I'm saying? My little bird nest, you know what I'm saying? Just doing what I gotta do. Good morning, Miss Lady. Good morning. Have a good day. Just chilling. Got some cool ass neighbors. You know what I mean? I really dig my neighbors out here, man. I really do. 77. Yo, what happened after? So, just last week, man, there was a storm in California, and I feel like Cali changed weathers on them, man. I must have bought New York weather out here, man, because it's cold as ice. 77, man. Congratulations to New York, man. What's going on, folk? Thumbs up. Let's get it cracking out here, man. Yesterday was 86 on Fuego. And let me tell you, like I say, man, you know, heat builds up, everybody outside. And this is a great segue. This is why I try to tell folk it's different. What you mean? Yo, you can't, everyone, people act crazy and wild and shit in cars and shit. You can't do that in New York. Cause best believe you're gonna bump into them somewhere. Either St. Gennaro feast, uh, Atlantic Antic, a Yankee game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why motherfuckers act, we behave. You know what I mean? Everywhere else, you I'm driving out here, women giving me middle fingers because I'm trying to cut, you know what I'm saying? All type of craziness. And it's like, oh, because you in a car, you just, everybody just going. People don't think that I'm gonna link up with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from New York, so I know that part. Like, yo, whatever you do now is gonna come back later, man. Be careful, y'all. But what up, cool? Nice and hot in New York, beautiful weather. You chilling right now, Poppy. All I'm gonna say is stay safe out there, man. These streets ain't playing. These kids ain't playing. Nobody wanna fight no more, so it is what it is. Tempers be flaring. Let's go, cool. That's a great shirt right there. Yo, summertime get hot, tempers be flaring. You already, man. That's a damn shame too, though, when you think about it. Like, but the thing, what's shaky too? New York gets it popping in the winter. That's another thing. It's like 365. Other places get popping when the summer come out. You know, New York, Detroit, Chicago. A lot of places that are cold. Just we know how to live in cold. You know what I mean? Ain't no competition, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna let the room feeling? We on the 5 minute mark. Good looking, cool. There's a lot to talk about. Let's get into it, man. Random. My Orlando Magic. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take this L, man. My Charlotte Hornets got to. And I heard supposedly they suspended. I was talking to Nene, and supposedly got suspended, got fined. So I hope, I pray, Lamelo play tonight. You know what I mean? We really need him, but we have a lot of key figures that if he doesn't, I think we still gonna pull it off. But shout out to the Hornets, man. They haven't been in the playoffs since 50 years. That's a great ass achievement, man. We get it popping all year, especially during felony hour. You already, man. And that's what I'm trying to I be trying to tell people. So when I was growing up in the 90s, a lot of places were trying to be like New York. So why little towns, are popping, like it's the source of New York. And I'm not saying a lot of swag came from there. I'm just saying the way people act, you know what I mean? We were just wild folk in New York. Now we tamed off because niggas got older, but other places became the murder capital, man. You got Memphis out there, you got Chicago, of course, you got New Orleans, you got Florida, various Tampa, and just a lot of pockets in America that just let their guns fly. Yo, Benson, the guy that got shot up, he said something very interesting. I just want to let people know. LaMelo playing tonight. Thank you, Cool Breeze. I appreciate it. I'm gonna wear that jersey tough. Benson had a conversation with somebody where he was like, or I mean on his phone, and he's like, yo, just give in America, give us a state where if you like to shoot your guns and go crazy, everybody go there. And I'm like, yo, my man, that state gonna have two people in a week. Imagine going to a state where ops is lurking. Get out of here, man. Sometimes I like to go on vacation and be not known, right? But I know where he's coming from, you know what I mean? But I got a great solution, y'all. If you like shooting your guns, join that army, join the navy, join the marines, get into airborne, various other joints, you know what I mean? Let your gun bust over there and you come home with the bag, you know what I'm saying? If you come home at all. But yeah, man, shout out to Mello, man. Shout out to Mello, man, for real, for real. Uh, like I say, man, there's a lot going on, and that's another thing I want to talk about. You know how, you know, I don't know, people that play sports know this. You know what I mean? You get so physically inclined into something that, like, I could imagine when a person puts a mic in front of you, you still exhilarated from the game. You might curse, you might say something, you know. But he definitely needs media training. He definitely needs some media training, man. Cause getting fined 670 bands just for fucking doing what I like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just it happens, man. It happens, Captain. But because you're on a national stage, you're on a bigger level, you got to just be careful on how you speak, man. Words are very powerful, man. We always say that on this channel, how powerful words are. And I think LaMelo Ball figured that out real quickly, man. He's like, holy, man, they finding me 70 bands, man. 35 for the curse and 25 for the trip. Might go see the mummy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mummy, man. Let me tell you, Tom Cruise did a movie, right? The Mummy. I like that one, man. A lot of folk don't understand that your words, your hating, it fucks things up, man. A lot of folk take people's words, especially these reviewing movie guys. They think their word is God, so they might not see a movie just because my son. Everybody got a different opinion about stuff. You know what I mean? You know. I know folk. I used to have people like, yo, scary movie sucked. Scary movie sucked when? Shit. That movie was fire, man. What up, cool? It's just me and you. What up, everybody? I know my wife in here. What up? I hope everybody doing good, man. Let's talk. Let's chat. I'm ready for war. It's a great Friday. You know what I'm saying? I might do a low key, little quick joint then, because I got laundry to do. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure I got the ropa ready, man. But yeah, it's bugged out, man. It's bugged out just seeing Melo get fined, all type of craziness. You know what I mean? Your thoughts become your words. Be cautious. Yo, and I try to tell people that this is on God. I'm like 12, 13 years old, right? I had a lot of folk like, yo, I'm gonna go to jail, man. Yo, I fucked shit, man. Yeah, like all this energy about jail, about fucking homelessness, and guess what? That shit, it came true, man. Be careful how you speak. Be careful the words you give this earth because it comes back, man, and manifests into pure. A lot of folk don't understand that. Like, uh, what's that called? I forgot the name of this, but it's almost like when your neutrons, your fingers, like it don't. We never touch surfaces, right? And we manifest everything. Somebody said, "Is the couch in your crib still there when you leave? Like, is everything, Because we manifest what we see, man. You literally manifest your life, man. You want to be homeless, you want to be fucked up. That's the life they're gonna give you. If you see positive, yo, I'm gonna get a crib, do this. I promise you, shit like that happens, man. Good looking for the thumbs up. But what up, folk? Talk to me. I'm gonna like this stogie. Damn, I wish I had an L, man. It's all good. Didn't roll one. Got my thumbs up. Hell yeah, cool. Just me and you, baby. We gonna run this up, man. Yeah, man. Your words is everything, man. Be fucking carry. Yeah. You never mix the old with the new. You never, you allow the new to be them, and but you never try to. Yeah, that's a fact, man. And I think that's what that's like the was bumping heads right now. It's like they not listening. They don't give a f. They got guns. They think they more powerful, stronger than us, so they don't want to hear nothing, man. At least us, we listened a little bit. You know what I mean? We listened to the OGs. All right, man, don't do this, don't do that. Be careful of crack, heroin, certain drugs, you know. But when you normalize and make shit look cool, everybody gonna think that, oh shit, I'm popping a perk, nigga. You doing heroin, man. Oh, I'm drinking lean. You drink that's liquid heroin, man. What's going on, K? How you doing, K? What's popping? That's factory, man. For real, man. A lot of folk don't understand drugs, and you know what I'm saying, and how powerful they are. I understand that everybody just wants to, get out of here, take a ride away from this earth, you know what I'm saying? But there's other ways to do it, man. Meditation is another way where you could just in your crib and just get away, man. Take a deep breath. I promise you get away, man. Hell yeah. If it ain't green, it ain't it. That's a fact, man. If it ain't this marijuana, man, I already got you cool. You know what I mean? And I don't know where that changed, man. Why these kids got so into thinking that, these hardcore drugs was the way to move, man. Drugs for real. And I got it on my page, man. So this is why if you click onto my shit, I got that thumbnail of the dog that just made a 200 pound, 2,000 pound marijuana bust. And the first thing that came to my head was like, first of all, that's a lot of weed in your RV, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You definitely was transporting. And the second thing is like, damn, man, they bring it, they're going back on their word about the weed thing, man. It's like, what's going on, Wick? What's going on, Wick? Fact, New York City talk, that's a fact, Cool Breeze. But it's bugged out, man. It's bugged out how I feel like we strive as a society to do, good things. Yo, what up, Tat? Yo, looking like a Mexican Ninja Turtle. Yeah, nigga. Boricua though, Puerto Rico. Oh shit, I don't like short was dope. Had to go in comment. Yup. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna respond to you. I got you cool. You know what I mean? And yo, my bad. A lot of folk, I need y'all to know that like I really am not a computer dude, right? So I'm doing this out of my heart. So I come on, I do my little hour, 2 hour joint, and then I do my posting, editing and stuff like that, and try to give some shorts or lives, right? But once I put that phone down, it's like, you know what I mean? It's really down. Yeah, Nems. Yo, shout out to Nems, man. uh Bada Bing. What was his shit? Nems used to have some funny ass joints, man. But yeah, Nems was underrated, man. He was underrated in New York, dude, man. Shout out to Nems, man. Word. I think he a white boy too, man. And I was thinking about the other dude. Is it Nems? Who's the dude that they took the slogan for the Nick game? Bing bong. Remember some shit like that? Was that Nems? Nah, Nems is a nice job. Good looking, Illuminator. What's going on, everybody? Everything is rolling in. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate all the love right now. And let's get it popping, man. It's about 15 minutes in. Me and Cool Breeze was just talking about, LaMelo Ball playing tonight. If you don't know, they have a game tonight versus Orlando Magic to make it to the playoffs. So let's all root for the Charlotte Hornets. You guys know I like the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, don't ever disrespect me. That's what the fuck it is, man. But yeah, man, it's like there's certain people that like no, I always wanted to go to Amsterdam, and it's sad that I saw a video about Amsterdam that it's not as it's not the dream or the you know what I mean? Because when look, 44 years old, 80s baby, 90s grown. Um, when we were growing up, because marijuana was so pressured, like they put the law on it. You had various places on this earth that you could go to, and Amsterdam was one of them ones. Man, what's going on, Dom? Yo, what up, War and Order? What's going on, War? Much love, yo, love you, man. How you doing? I got to go back to work, so I'm running late. Talk to you later, man. Yo, one love, man. Thank you for rocking with me, War. Thanks for the thumbs up and continue your hard working, man. You know what I mean? I live here. Oh, so how is it, Wick? Talk to me, Wick, because I saw a video 2 days ago that it was like Amsterdam, it looks dirty now. They let a couple immigrants in and it messed up. A lot of things are getting messed up because of outside entities, you know what I mean? But yo, when I was growing up, Amsterdam was this place you could go to. They had cafes where you could smoke weed in it. They had various buds, different THC levels. It was just a place if you smoke weed to go to, man. But yeah, I hope Amsterdam is doing good. You know what I mean? From Cali to you, man. I hope you're doing good out there, Wick. But thank you for rocking with me. Thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, it's hostile now, man. You see? Like that this is what I don't like about when things become society norm, right? So once society gets in on it, everybody wants to go over there and there's always bad apples. So people aren't really nice, you know what I mean? Going to other places. Look, when you go to somewhere else, you gotta respect their doormat, take off your sneakers at the door, and then just be a nice person, man. I promise you good shit come with that. Gelato strain, yo, Wick. Yo, shout out to Wick, man. Maybe one day you can mail me a teddy bear with some weed in the stomach, man. Shout out to you, Wick. One love, man. Yeah, that platinum gelato. Shout out to gelato, man. If you don't know, now you know, man. Gelato's a great ass gumbo, gelato. These are the strands I love, man. They hit always. And then they gave birth to other gelatos. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love, man. BK got that pineapple haze. That's a factory, man. That's wild because y'all remember Boudet? Yeah, shout out to Boudet, man. Came from work and found an illegal plantation here by a work agency. That's what's up, Wick. What's up, Doc? Doing from Cyclone. What's going on, Lick? How you doing, man? What's that say? Like, I'm gonna just say what up, 1, 2, 3. Thank you for rocking with me inside a hidden door. Oh, and it was a labyrinth. Oh, so niggas had some real low key, like a real system going on, man. A labyrinth. My man said a labyrinth. That word is crazy, man. Yo, shout out to the truck behind me making all that noise, picking up the garbage and shit. Yo, and this is to Cool Breeze. I have all the video. Oh wait, subscribe to me. I want to see it, man, or send it to me somehow. But yo, what up, Dom? How you doing, man? Type one if I lag. Am I lagging, y'all? Sup, first time in here. What's going on, HMF? How you doing, Pa? Stay blessed. I hope you and the family stay blessed. 2026. I know it's a rough year, but we going through it. And just come to my page, man. I'll supply that positivity. Yeah, talk to me, HMF. Say happy birthday to my little brother Dixon. Happy birthday, Dixon. Happy birthday, Dixon. Happy birthday, Dixon. Happy birthday, Dixon. May it's happy birthday to you. No, it's only exists on my phone. Oh, I. Christy, good morning, good morning. No lag, you good looking, cool. Same to you. May God bless you. You too, pa. Cool breeze, everybody in the building. Now we getting things motivated. My bad, I came a little early. I was hyped, you know what I mean? But we still gonna put them minutes, them hours. He paid the cops to clean up. That's crazy, Wick. Good looking for all that info, Wick. Thank you for popping in, man. Christy, salute, word, man. I'm wish your homie God bless future. Stay healthy forever, and don't forget God. I'm going to see you soon. Thank you, Licktown. I promise you, I'm gonna stay blessed, man. Thank you, thank you. I hope you and your family stay blessed. Nah, I'm not gonna kick you, man. Whatever your question is, man. That's not how I move out here. I want everybody to know when you come to my channel, you're able to speak. If you respect, I got mods for that. You know what I mean? Christy in the building. You know what I mean? But I don't ever want people feel like they can't say anything. Why do girls like to go to the club by themselves, yet being a wild relationship? All right. So the girlfriend thing. Girls like to party. Girls like to have fun, and girls love their girlfriends, right? So it's not nothing against you. That's why I'm a firm believer to always make sure you get a girl that isn't a clubby. You get a girl that isn't into, you know what I'm saying? He the guy who owned a whole lot. That's crazy, Wick. Search him. He got a diamond business. Peter Van, hold on. Let me take a picture of that. Peter Van Morsu. Good looking, good looking. I got you. I got you. I got you. Thank you. But HMF, to that question, man, you gotta choose them right, man. And if you find a girl that likes to party, man, treat her like just like that, man. Just know that she's a party girl, and anything could happen. Because the club scene, alcohol mixing is just a bad chemical balance, man. It's a bad just a bad mix. You know what I'm saying? But girls like to just party, man. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of girls are more, they want to cry, they want to like let it out, but they can't. So they do various other things. But there's a lot of hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. Always remember that. Hurt people hurt people. Aren't you a little old to be doing this? Nah, user. There's no age. What the fuck? How come Mr. Beast at 30 something could do him? How come all these motherfuckers could do them, but then Zay Dollar comes on and is like, "Aren't you old?" Yo, nah, I'm 44, man. 44 club, man. What is it? Do I look better than you? Is that it? Is y'all mad because the nigga 44 and I look better than y'all? Is that what it is? Just let me know, puppy. Let me know. Let me know, man. Let me know what it is, where the hate come from. You don't even know me. But I bet if you see me in the street, your head down. I bet you won't say nothing into my facial. I bet you all the money I got, and I got some money. Trust me, man. You know, these things don't these things ain't cheap, but it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Yous are just one of those gangsters. One of those gangsters. Yo, I can't win. I can't. Yo, buddy, you too old to do that. And then when he my age, like, you see what I mean? You guys are pushing the goalpost too far, not knowing that the father of time is gonna hit you too, goofy. That's the thing. Y'all really thought y'all were gonna be YNs forever. No, now y'all uncles now. And y'all created that uncle talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, come through, RS. Nigga, I'm waiting. I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting, man. Ask my wife. I've been dying for them. I've been dying to let these fly, man. Yeah, user, you the toughest one on the block, homie. Yo, hold this L, man. Cause I already know the type of character you are, man. I already know, man. I deal with this every other week. I got one person, yo, I got three guys that want to jump you and fight you. And then I was like, all right, so let's set it up. Let's fight. No, I didn't know. Yo, ah! It's like y'all niggas are so scary, man. Come fight me then, nigga. Come through. Come fight me, man. That's a fact. What's going on, Zahib? Your loss, legum salam to all my peoples, man. Nobody trying to act. That's the thing. Follow my channel before you start talking caca. And then you would see that Zaydala doesn't do none of that. You know, Black knows when Black is in here. You know, Christy, everybody know I wear this because of my ears, but I also love when people start like, yo, you got a shiesty on. You're not supposed to be doing that. And then my glasses. Yeah, I use these for the audio. These are Gen 2s, meta glasses. Get it corrected, man. Aren't you Jewish? Thank you, Cuzzo. Thank you, Cuzzo. I appreciate you. Yep. Later, bye. Everybody say bye to user. User's gonna go act tough in front of his mirror now. I'm laughing. So what am I saying? I'm laughing at you, homie. There's no talking. I'm not wilding out. I'm not going. You see, you kids like to do that. Yo, you're going nuts now. No, I'm chilling right here. Took off my shiesty, laughing at you. What's going on, Ocean? Welcome back, Ocean. Thank you for rocking with me, Ocean Oz. You can do whatever you want, whatever makes you feel like a person, whatever makes you feel good. And these motherfuckers wonder why they don't got girlfriends. Duh, duh. You wonder why you gonna die fucking virgin, nigga. Duh. Thank you, Ocean. Always a pleasure. I'm sorry for the derailment. I'm sorry for acting. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to put a smash on some of these little kids. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Peep the neighborhood. Look at them beautiful skies. You know what I mean? My bird feeder's doing amazing. Yo, tell me, how many gangsters got bird feeders? How many gangsters got bird feeders? Nigga, nobody act gangster, man. Chill and I'm out. Yo, you're like my mate. Chill and I'm out. I got you, Zahid. Wallah, salam alaikum. I hope everything's great, man. What's up, Ocean? You from New York? Shout out to New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Bronx, and of course, Manhattan. But yeah, man, shout out to New York, beautiful place. If you guys haven't been, I suggest you go. Link up with Cool Breeze, he'll be your guide. Or when I touch down there, I'll be your guide. You from England? Shout out to England, man. Yo, that's another beautiful thing, man. I have people from all over the world, and they get to chime in on me. You know what I mean? And my like, on just me, talking and being me, But salute to you, salute to England for real. What's going on, Tazzy? Welcome from Manhattan. I hope everybody doing good. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the love, and thank God for these glasses, man. These glasses really make just it's just me. It's just me, baby. World famous. That's what's up, Christy. From Hawaii. Hawaii. Woo! Woo! Ah, shout out to Hawaii, man. Beautiful, beautiful island, man. Beautiful land, beautiful people, by the way. Yo, the people in Hawaii are awesome ass people, man. Shout out to Aloha, aloha for real. Nah, you right, Ocean. North Korea, what's going on, Cryptic? Thank you for rocking with me. North Korea, man. How's everything over there? Are you okay? You good? I hope you are, man. You know what I mean? I really do, man. Yo, speaking of North Korea, um, there's a guy named Somali, something Somali. He's doing 6 months in, I believe, South Korea for playing around. And this is what I tell people: do your homework before you go to another country acting like you could play around. Nope. 6 months in jail, man. Later, I'm in Georgia. That's what's up. That's what's up. But I hope everybody doing good, man. My channel really is just me positively helping people out, giving great advice, and just making people feel like humans. You know what I mean? A lot of channels don't make you feel like that. A lot of people, asking for money. A lot of people are doing fake giveaways, and then the winner is always his friend. It's like, yo, I'm not doing none of that, man. I just want everybody to come in and just be happy, and let's have a great discussion. Everything's way bigger in America, right? Go to Texas, man. You get a plate like this, mashed potatoes. Them boys in Texas are big, man. But shout out to Texas. Shout out to everywhere, man. I realized that too, man. You cannot feel like your place or where you are is like the king of the island or king of the world, because there's other places, that, that get it popping, man. But all the way around the world, I'm having people from all over. So thank you guys. I just want to give you guys some hearts. You saw that? Got my birds eating out my bird feeder. I just love it, man. It's a happy day. It's a Friday. Why the energy on a Friday? Shout out to the folk that are working. Friday means payday for you guys. And to the people that is just like in school or whatever, it's Friday. The weekend's about to start. Why do you have any animosity in you? Please, positivity. Please, meditate. Please, bring in the good Lord, the good, you know what I mean? Just bring in. I had cheerleading today. It was great. That's what's up, Ocean. Shout out to cheerleaders, man. What state are you in from, Zay? Right now, I'm in California, man. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, but right now, Toyota. What's going on, unknown driver? Shout out to Toyotas, man. That's what's up, Ocean. That's really what's up, Ocean. Thank you, thank you. Cool, man. Yeah, cryptic. I want everybody that comes into this channel to like understand me, man. I'm really cool folk. I get it popping. You know what I mean? And we just have great conversations. Look at my shorts, look at my other videos. It's just amazing. You know what I mean? Collarbone and chili. Oh, yo, what's going on, Red? How you doing, Miss Golf? Yo, let me tell you guys, man. My father fell and hurt his collarbone. Collarbone injuries are weird because how they deal with them is they let them heal on themselves. And sometimes if it's broke a little bit too crazy, you know, for my dad, they had to take his shit out, man. Like his shoulders down because he don't have, collarbone is the thing that gives you that like perpendicular, your shoulders are straight. But be careful, man. Shout out to collarbone injuries, man. I remember, check this out, random. I'm at a bar hanging out, young Zay, wild Zay, and I was with my lady bugging out, and motherfuckers was throwing up sign, acting crazy, and look, just like that dude that came in, I always had this in life where wherever I'm at, there's always a group of people that just seem to hate me just because of my swag or the way I perform, right? Or act, not perform, the way I am, right? So these white boys was getting hyped that I was getting all the clout and attention. Motherfucker take a stool, a bar stool, and swing it at me, miss me, hit a girl, broke her collarbone. Let me tell you, I grabbed that stool and I had a bunch of, let's just say a bunch of blue people, right? Bunch of Smurfs around me. Yo, I grabbed that stool and I tell you, when I tell you I beat the man to like a pulp, my son was crushed. I was like, the fuck you doing, nigga? But shout out to that story, random. That's really happened in my life. You could tell by the scars that I was just playing, a little bit rough. But what up, Ethan? How you doing? What's going on, Ocean? Let me read that. What's up, Red? I'm small, so I'm a natural selection for the flyer. So I'm gonna throw in the air. So you the little girl. That's what's up. That's what's up. But people don't understand that cheerleading stuff. That is a lot of acrobatic. Uh, you just got to be athletic. Let's just say, because that flipping, and shout out to my boy Johnny. He was a cheerleader. He was a guy though, but he was the one that flipped and caught. St. John's University, man. Had a collarbone fracture. Shit hurt. Can't lift the arm. Yep. Fell for the tire swing. That's crazy. Fell off the tire swing. Remember the tire swings, man? Shout out to you, Cool Breeze. But that shit bad, right? Your collarbone, man, is a weird one. Yo, what's up? What's going on, Ethan? Back again. Of course you are, man. Thank you. What's up, Christy? Hey, Ethan, sometimes I'm late. Nah, Ethan, you always on time. You, Darius, everybody, man. I can't wait for Nene to come in, hopefully black. But I give it time. I have such a great audience to the new people. You'll see how welcoming we are, and how we're just normal folk, man. Nobody tries to think that your shit is it don't stink. It was a miscommunication between me and my spotters. Yep, that's what they call spotters. I thought I was gonna do another trick, whoo, 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 and then bang, right? Another trick, boom. Zayday, how are you, babe? What's going on, Julius? How you doing, Bob? I'm doing good, doing good. Remember me from last night, babe? That's crazy. Last night where? Nigga, I was in the bed with my wife. Right, that energy is always positive. Keep it running. That's what's up, Red. I'm gonna keep it going, man. Ocean, I was shook being in the air like that. That's a fact. Cool. Here we go again, Christy. Swing, bada bada, swing, 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 bada bada, swing, bada bada, bada, swing. I love it so much, Cool Breeze. Yeah, I'm your sidekick, babe. That's what's up. That's what's up. You could be my side chick. I thought you said sidekick. Yeah, get him out of there, man. My wife will put the paws on you, man. Play around like that. What the hell? That should make no sense. My friend is in Cali right now. Drove all last night. Oh, that's what's up, Ethan. Shout out to yo. Whenever you folks land in Cali, shout me out, man. Just say, yo, Zay, I'm in Cali. I'm over here by Los Angeles. I'm over here, and I'll try to, make my way. You know what I'm saying? So we can link up. Julius is a man name. I know. That's what I was like. Yo, what the hell? What's going on here? 60 seconds, Julius. Yep. And then you come back from timeout. Remember that? That used to be a real thing. So if you kids don't know or if people don't know, timeout was a thing where your parents would be like, timeout. They don't want to whip your ass. We in public or something, but they go timeout. That's it. Sit back, sit down, and think about what you did. But random, let's talk about it. That yo, them girls be in the air doing backflips, twist twirls, craziness. Sit your ass in a corner early. Good looking, Christy. I'm gonna have to put you in a corner. What's going on, Red? This is why I like my peoples, man. Nah, yeah, man. You could just be, regular person, man. Regular person. Everybody here is just we just normal folk. We not trying to, nobody's trying to step on each other. We not trolling each other. This ain't that type of channel, man. And I bet there's a bunch of channels you could do that in. So you know what I mean? Ethan, trying, you're going to get. Shout out to you, Ethan. And remember, Ethan, um, two things that are tricky. One is you don't want to get a girl using your car because that means she's in it for your car. And B, if you do, remember that. Remember that what Zay said, yo, she's not in it for me. That's why sometimes it's good to just walk, man. Walk, walk, and you're gonna find somebody, man. Just be you. Thank you, Cryptic. But yo, Ethan, you got this. That's a fact, man. Pulling up on that. What up, man? Jump in. Oh, Ethan, you gonna have one, man. Trust me, man. I could just tell by the way, you converse and you hold yourself. Don't worry, man. And that's another thing I think I want my men or my younger boys or gentlemen to understand. That when it comes to that, there's no there's no race, right? Complete you first. Make sure you're good, so you could take care of that woman, so you could take care of the future, right? So that's all I want people to know is like before you get into like any relationship, make sure you're good because you don't want to be, double baggage. You know what I mean? And then the relationship ends bad because you guys weren't there. But whoever you find, I hope she makes you happy, and that's all you could want is a female to make you happy. I happen to be lucky, one in a gajillion, that I met somebody that makes me the happiest. So you know what I mean? Give a shorty when I ain't got shit. That's ride or die. That's a fact. Yo, cool. Yo, Ethan, I'm 19 years old and still no girlfriend. Nah, yo, Ethan, I promise you, it's a different time, different day. So it is going to be like that. But don't. I know you got your hormones. You got, you you a guy. But also remember, like that comes, man. All that shit comes, man. And trust me, when it comes, you're gonna be like, yo, say, I got a girlfriend, man. And I'm gonna be like, I'm proud of you, man. I hope she treats you like you should be treated. And that's all I want for my audience is for everybody to get treated as good as they treat me, right? Respect is given, not earned, right? Or whatever is earned, not given, whatever. But you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I just wish everybody happiness. And just know if it don't happen, it's not the end of the world too, man. A lot of folk in your generation or Gen Zs, they or alphas, they think, Hey, I don't have $1 million at 20. My life is over. No, no, I didn't have 1 million at 20. You know, Yes, I do, Ocean. Except for Saturday, Sundays, I'm starting to give those 2 days to grandkids and my wife. But every day, Monday through Friday, I'm here from 10 to 11, 10 to 11:30, 10 to 12 sometimes. But yeah, man, patience is a virtue. That's a fact, Cool Breeze. Yeah, you make sure you're good first. Nobody's gonna fix you. You're coming to save us. Yep, love yourself first. You can give it away. I can't give you what I don't have. That's a fact, Justin. And yo, cool. That's a great segue because that was a thing when folk that wasn't in the money field, like you will meet a lady and you're like, wait, you like me for wait, I don't got money. Like it's always good to be honest too. Like, don't go into a relationship like acting like you got all this money, and then when she find out you don't, then you wonder why she leaving. Like, come straight in the beginning, and I promise you, she'll make her decision on that. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, man, being you is the best way, man. Girls love funny guys. Girls love, me. I'm old school, so I'm still massaging my lady. Wiping her face if I see something on it, or kissing her. You know what I mean? I'm old school, you man. I love my wife to death, man. Yeah, Ethan. Hold on. You think I should try with the Corvette? Yeah, Ethan. Trust me, man. Trust me. Ain't nothing wrong with you trying. Trust me. Ain't nothing wrong. Because you can find a lady that likes you and the vet, That's another thing. See, Robert? What's going on, Robert Patterson? How you doing, Bob? Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you, Christy. Make sure you deal with that. I'm just flowing, Christy, so I appreciate you. What's going on, Pitbull? Chivalrous. That's exactly what it was, Ocean. And I remember this Dave Chappelle line. They're like, yo, why is chivalry dead? And they're like, yo, because women killed it. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Random. I seen a video where a lady was on a date with a guy, right? And she said a car was coming and he pushed her out the way, like almost saved her, and she was like, that made me ick. And I was like, why did that make you ick? She was like, you don't even know me and you're already, women gotta understand, some men are very, what up, Black? You went live with no notification. I don't know how to do that, Black, but what up, Black? I want a great. Just know, Black, I'm always on this from 10 to 11, man. I promise you, Monday through Friday, sometimes later than, but I'm always going to be on for y'all. You know what I mean? But what up, Black? Maybe she's got a Corvette. Yeah, Red. Maybe y'all Corvetting together. Holla at that, man. I can't wait for Ethan to give us that. Maybe in a year or two. Yo, Zay, you was right, man. Time. I got everything in order, and now, you know what I mean. I'm in position to, do what I gotta do in life. You know what I mean? What's going on? Nevermore. Smoke some weed. Best trans fury pro Trump gay stream ever. That's what's up, keyboard. Were you waiting? Where you were you wearing the creepo glasses? These, oh my god, man, these are meta glasses. I use them for the audio. Ugh. What up? What up, Black? How you, Black? When two of my favorite mods in the building. Once Nene and Darius come in, the Voltron pieces are coming together. One day I'm gonna make Cool Breeze. You know what I mean? I gotta go in a Corvette. Once, by the way. Ooh, that's what's up, man. C8 joint. That shit is crazy. But what up? What up, everybody? I hope everybody doing good. You know what I mean? But yeah, you did say that, Ethan. You want the gray Corvette. You definitely did, pa. Like I said, man, whatever you manifest, whatever you dream of, and also understand it comes tangent, right? You can't just be like, I dream of this. You got to get the money, put that down payment. Make sure you have a nice lump sum, so you're not paying, 700 just for the fucking car note. They got these weird dealership, joints where it's like 8 years now. In five, your car's dead, let alone eight. So you gonna tell me my car gonna blow up in 5 years, and then I got 3 years to still pay on a car I'm not used? That's creepy, man. So be careful how you purchase that Corvette, but I promise you, you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? We're all gonna hear you say, "Yo, Zay, I got the Corvette," and we all gonna cheer for you, Ethan, and that's a fact. Yeah, Florida's a good place too if you decide. Always remember, wherever you go, make sure that the economy, there's work going on, right? Just make sure of that, and then wherever you lay your hat is your home. Good afternoon, Zay. What's going on, Amy? How you doing, Amy? We ain't judging the people who say gay shit when nobody else is even thinking about it either. Michael, that's a fact. Niggas is just chilling, relaxing, and there's always some conversation about that. Always, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the colors of the Dipset hoodie, but you do see that there's guns on the fucking bird. Like, god damn, man. Chilling, hope all is well. Yeah, everything good, Amy. I'm chilling. What's going on? Who's that, Nia? Has anyone ever told you that you look like Brian from the Family Guy? Yeah, the dog, nigga. That's crazy. I do, man. How did you know, Nia? Dipset, 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 dipset. Can you shout out my bro Dixon May is for his birthday? I already did, sugar, but happy birthday again, Dixon. I hope you have many more, many more, many more birthdays. Came in to say what up, family. I'm going to dispensary now. Yo, Red Eagle, have a great day at the dispensary. Tell me what you got later on, man. Comment on one of my videos and be like, say, I got some fire. And with smoke, you know what I mean? Via long way, pause. But shout out to you, man. He pranking you with that name. I know, I know. I just let everybody, you know what I'm saying, do what they want to do. If this is how they live, you know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you continuously be a troll or do these things, you're gonna build it into your daily regimen where every day it's a fucking joke. Every day it's a game. And trust me, the world isn't playing. That's why I think Gen Z is learning the hard way because they thought everything was a joke. They thought they could talk their way out of working. They thought they could talk their way out of school. They thought they could talk their way out of doing anything that the other generations did. You know what I mean? But you ain't talking your way out of this one, man. Let me tell you that. I see a lot of videos of them boys and girls crying, man. Dipset, it's the Purple City Bird Gang. Purple City Bird Gang. Dipset, Dipset, Dipset. Jewels. Oh yeah. I want to make the car really fast. Yo, let me know when you soup up your car, man. I promise you we're gonna be here for you, Ethan. I promise. Dipset, that's a fact. Who's trolling with a screen name? Yo, Black, you on it, Black. I appreciate you, Black. Yo, once again, Black, how you doing, pa? Everything good with you, man? I just wanna, sometimes I just be all over the place, but I just wanna say I hope you, Christy, Cool Breeze, just everybody, Ethan, Red Eagle, for real, I hope everybody doing good, you know what I mean? And I know it's harder to say than do, you know what I mean, in this world. Gen Z changing the game where, Ant? What are you talking about? They're changing the game. Yo, y'all wearing out like the style. First of all, you did change the game. You wanted skinny jeans, and we gave that to y'all, and then y'all came back to our jeans. I'm not even gonna go there. I can't. I'm not. I'm gonna lose it on this fucking piece of garbage. I don't get it. It don't matter if you're an old man, but you don't have to D-ride these niggas. They not doing nothing. You don't see the reports. Jobs don't even want to hire them because they come into work acting like it's a game. Where are they changing the game? Where? They got tranny books in school now? No, that's not changing the game, goofy. Nah, man, I ain't jacking that, man. I got passion for this, man. When we grew up, we shut our mouths and just worked. We didn't complain about the system that we knew was corrupt and rigged. We just did it. All they do is complain. And it's the same motherfuckers. Yo, I don't have no money saved. Yeah, because you just bought a Chrome Heart shirt for 20,000, goofy. Yo, make it make sense, man. No reason to call him a dumbass. That's a fact, man. What's it matter? Clothes don't matter. How clothes going to pay the bills and feed your family, Amy? That's a fact. That's what we trying to tell you, kids. Whatever you thought was the game is not, man. The fashion, that's not that you can't eat your Chrome Heart sleeves, man. You can't eat your Louis Vuitton boots. Let's run down the. We get up and fight another day. Fanbow, that's all we do. What up, Fanbow? Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you what Gen Z is doing right now. STDs are up. Unemployment is Down. No, unemployment is up. Employment is down. The housing market is trash because they wanted to buy cribs just for Airbnbs. Let me tell you, man, there's a lot that they're not doing good, and we trying to be on the sideline, tranquilo, quiet. But now we can't stop. We can't be quiet no more. We trying to tell you, you guys messed up this earth bad. You wanted everybody the equality shit. Everybody got first place in the race. That's not. There's no more left back. Everybody just passes. You guys can't even read or do math. So where is them changing the game? Tell me. Oh, they changed the game for idiocracy, right? For stupidity. Yeah, yeah, they did change the game. They did change the game. We super different. Our cloth is wild different. Our cloth, you can't even compare it. And that's the thing I think you guys are mad at. You younger kids are mad that we lived this life of love. We had, we did stuff, man. Get your paper and knowledge up before you call anyone. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, man. Because look, my channel is positive and we're just trying to spit the real, man, spit the truth. If Gen Z is doing so much well, where is it? Show me. Because all I see is a couple, think about all the people that got the money. Them niggas are those are millennials and boomers. The Gen Zs that I see that have money, like that Dordry nigga, they blow their money on stupid shit. You guys love cars and clothes. Nah, not us, man. Not us, man. We rather feed our kids before we looked fly. We rather feed our kids before we put extensions or nails on our joints or get the new Jordans. You see, that's where you guys have messed up at, man. Oh, we always broke. Yeah, you're broke because you buying. You got 10 little boo boos on your book bag. That's why you're broke. Nigga got 32. No, Ethan, you know what I mean, Ethan. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you could love cars. We love cars. Duh. Pimp Your Ride? That came from us. That was our generation. Pimp Your Ride was us. We loved cars, man. We loved all of this shit, man. Yes, they complain too much. Yo, that's the thing. These motherfuckers will walk into a store with 20,000 on them and then jump and not even have a car and or crib. That's why we mad. We not like, yo, we hate Gen Z. We just trying to tell y'all, yo, please clean up your act because you making us look bad. Remember, it's the Gen Zers that wanted all this AI shit, not us. Computers were around, but we didn't want to integrate it into society like that, man. We didn't want to take jobs away from people. But no, y'all want computers everywhere. There you go. You got it. Grand Theft Auto 6. Go die for that game. Trying to tell me. You know what's funny? They so tough, but as soon as they were like, oh, they might bring back the draft. Did you not see the videos Gen Z was making? Holy moly. They look like they were crying. Scary. But aren't you guys the same motherfuckers that type like hardcore trolling stuff? So go over there and fight. There's some Iranian nigga that want to talk to you real quick, but y'all scary. Y'all complain too much. Just deal with it like we did. Hold on, Zay. You know, pimp my ride is a bad example. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. I can't say that my kiddos had my mindset. Four in college, got nice cars and apartments. Shout out to you, Amy. Shout out to you. Shout out to parents that did their job, man. Thank you, good times. See, yo, everybody, look how good times came in this room. Yo, diplomat hoodie is dope. Yo, from my heart to yours, I hope you the best in life, man. I wish you the best in life, good times. That's how you talk to people. How simple is that to just be like, yo, I think that hoodie's dope. Yo, and if you didn't like it, just say, yo, I think if it had more orange or something, yeah, we could talk, we could dialogue, man. I know that then the trolling days are done, man. We figured out we moved the veil and we found out it was a little kid, man. We did the Wizard of Oz shit. We went like this. Woof. We like, that's who's up behind the curtain? I thought you was a bad man. Facts. Facts. I seen a couple. Don't worry. Say dollars on it, man. Yes, fan bow. You should put money aside for a rainy day. And I just want to stop and say thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the love and support, everybody. At least be creative, Black. Cool breeze. We had to go to the library to do our projects. We had to go and touch and figure out and read. And remember when you take something, you couldn't say it was yours, so you had to put on the bottom of it footnotes that it was like, yo, this source came from this. We didn't claim things either. You guys are like, yeah, we the first to go to the moon. No, nigga. Like, you guys, it's like Soldier Boy saying, I'm the first to do everything. It's like, no, you're not. And like, it's just weird, man. Me too. I definitely want one. That's a fact. What up, Red? I want to work at a GM Chevy dealership. Ethan, wherever you want to work, I bless. We're going to make that happen, Captain. Put your energy towards it. That's another thing. A lot of folk don't put no energy towards anything and then be like, oh, it's not working out. You're not doing nothing but sitting on your couch going through TikTok day in and day out. And they think that time is going to, get better. Like, no, time gets worse because you haven't established a resume. You haven't established any work ethic. You haven't established anything. So what happens is the workforce looks at that. Remember, 10 years ago, you guys were complaining like, yo, man, you need 3 years of experience when you graduate, all this stuff. Okay, 10 years pass. You should have got them 3 years, man. Nope. You guys want to be Kia boys. You want to rob shit. You want to take shit instead of work for it. I don't like that game, man. That's a fact, Black. Some of the illest vehicles on the Chevy dealership line, man. I love Chevy. That's a fact, baby. Chevy is a good one. I'm telling you. Shout out to that Equinox, man. Shout out to, you know, Chevy. Yeah, man. Shout out to everything, man. That's what I feel like. I'm like, some of us folk that are like past 30s or in the tier is like we just grateful to be here. We're grateful to be alive. A lot of folk don't. That's one thing. That's the number one thing you're supposed to wake up and be like, yes, I got another day out of this, man. Let me try to do something positive. Let me try to, move towards my goal. When we were younger, we had goals. The teacher would ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it wasn't a rapper. It wasn't an OnlyFans. It wasn't a pimp. It wasn't all these weird things. No, it was a cop, a firefighter, astronaut, a lawyer, some people wanted just to work in the store, video guy, right? But whatever your dream was you try to uh aim for it, man. Ooh, what happened to the gray one? Yo, shout out to you, man. Whatever Corvette, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I hope you get it, man. But once again, you got to put, effort towards it. You got to put money down. Things don't, a lot of folk thought things were going to just pop on their lap. We knew that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? We knew that at the end of the rainbow wasn't a gold thing, a gold. It was a leprechaun with a knife, man. Was Nene, what up, Nene? Everybody, look who in the building, man. What's going on, Nene? Love them old school Buicks and Chevys. Monte Carlos. Damn, Red Eagle, you talking that? Yes, the Regals. Yo, shout out to California. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to certain pockets in America that they love those old school whips. And then, you know what the beauty is? It is taking care of that car that was built in the 70s, 80s. That's what I find so beautiful. is that they take care of it. You drive down and see a garage door open and some old head going in, man, fixing his joint, doing a low rider look. You know what I mean? There she go, Nene. Yo, I gotta go, my man. Yo, Ethan, have a great day. School time, all right? Have a great one. Ethan, you gonna get that Corvette. And thank you, man. Thanks for your time and always the good conversation. We always, we always get shit rolling, you know what I mean? So have a great day, Ethan. But to Nene, how you doing, girl? Hope everything good. Um, I think I'm gonna start doing this, which is like, congratulating and just saying what's up, and just, I hope your day's going good, and thanks for rocking with the kid. You know what I mean? We 60 minutes in. We having a great convo. We talked about LaMelo Ball playing tonight versus Orlando Magic. Um, there's a lot going on in this earth, man. Pikachu, your man Ti's son got caught in the Pikachu outfit. It's just craziness. Supposedly Ben 10 is talking, so you know what I mean? At least that dude didn't get a murder under his belt. But yeah, man, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That will always be, you know what I mean? Good looking Black for that one. But nobody want to work no more. Everybody want to scam. Everybody want to, Ponzi scheme you. Everybody want the quick buck. And as long as I was on this earth, my moms or people around me always told me the better buck is the long buck, not the quick buck. Because if you don't know life, you gonna learn it now. Let's say you got $10,000. What do you think that's gonna last until you 60 years old? Let's say you got $1 million. What do you think that's gonna last until you? No, there's bills and things to pay. So of course that money's gonna go unless you bringing in that same type of money. And even if you are, just like Fanbo Bao said, put some aside, man, for that rainy day. And believe me, nowadays it's always raining. Ooh, Stormy, I hope you good, Stormy. Surprise 50 haven't went in on him already. That's a fact. Man, I say it all the time. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's a beautiful shirt, Black. That's a beautiful shirt right there, man. How do we get vet appointment? How did the vet? Oh, you talking to Nene? Yeah, I hope Stormy good. You know what I mean? You got other animals, Nene? Like yeah, the dog and always fucking rain. Yo, Black, ain't it? Ain't it always fucking raining, man? And remember, yo, shout out to the to my peoples. Yo, remember that they say bad things come in three pairs, right? So let's say your auntie died, and then boom, oh my God, the plumbing messed up. OMG, and then I got a flat tire. Boom. So be careful, man. Gen X being digital immigrants who grew up without widespread internet. Yup. While Alpha are digital natives raised with AI and tablets. Fanbow, that's a great. And look, I'm not saying that there's any problems with that. You know what I mean? My thing is the the distinction between reality and this AI world is going to be hard to remove from their psyche because they literally think life is like Roblox or like the VR helmet. It's not, man. This world is real. It's rough. It could get ugly. It doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't say thank you when that's why, it's hard to be positive like I said yesterday because you got to do this every day. And just like I say, you got people on this earth that are physically or emotionally inclined to try to ruin your day. Always remember that. There's people that are out here that are trying to ruin your day. Just like the trucks and all this nonsense, all this. Ever since I started doing a pod on my balcony, everybody use this side road now. Motherfuckers will walk 2 miles to get their car instead of parking it where their house is. It's deliberate hate, man. So glad to hear that, Nene. That's a fact. Wait. Fantastic, Christy. Glad it's last visit for now. Okay, good. Shout out to the last visits for Stormy, hopefully. So glad to hear that, Nene. My generation, we used to be outside. This generation, baby inside in a room playing games until it's time to eat. That's nasty. That's nasty, fanboy. That is nasty. Did anybody see the robot chasing pigs? Stuff is out of control. There go my co-host. Segway. Yo, I saw the thing chasing pigs, and then I saw some Toyota a robot trying to shoot it shot a free throw but then missed the 3 point. It's like, yo, stop. Why are you building robots to what? So you're going to it's like any job that the like black people have, they trying to eliminate it, man. No, we don't want to see football robot niggas. No, we still want to see players, man. Basketball players, man. Of going places and not seeing human beings anymore. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of calling automated things where the AI don't even know what's going on. She can't fathom or speak like a normal human. No feelings involved. You know what I mean? Yeah, go Stormy. That's what's up. But yo, those robots are chasing pigs. They're gonna start getting rid of farmers, all type of shit. It's just getting strange, man. I'm starting to think we're going to get taken over by AI and robots. That's a fact. Here we go with the freezing BS. Yo, Black. Every time my channel says something, some type of AI involvement or like, yo, always, man. It's just strange, man. It's strange. You know what I'm saying? It really is, man. I'm starting to think we're gonna, yo, bro, hope all is well. Adrian, what's going on, Adrian? Shout out to you, pa. Thank you for rocking with me, man. Shout out to A, man. They come out when you ain't out cause the NPCs, the Truman Show type shit. Yeah, Red Eagle. Okay, recent viral video shows a humanoid robot chasing wild boars. This is it. Thank you, Fanbow. Connection with Nene. Yeah, we got the trifecta going on. What up, Black? I hope you boys in Warsaw, Poland. The robot dubbed Edward Wakaki, part of a marketing stunt, but highlights real issues with urban boar infestations. The video has gained millions of views on X, so it's too surreal, sci-fi nature. Yeah, man. Yo, boar life. Boars can kill people, man. I don't know if you ever seen a wild boar, but them things are very big. They charge, they hit you. They yeah, boars are crazy. But I don't want I don't understand like love you, babe. I don't understand like we don't need robots to handle everything. eh, You know what bugs me is like we've been dealing with humanity for so many years. So many cultures uh learned how to do this the right way without artificial intelligence. And don't get it twisted. Leonardo da Vinci in the 1400s, 1500s, they were making robots. They were having robots come and serve tea and all type of shit, but they definitely didn't want it to be this world that we're in now, man. It's not going to make any sense because robots don't have no emotional feeling. So robots going to give you a logical or whatever programmed you know, reaction based. It's like, no, man. I want a human that's gonna understand, man. You know, yo, I gotta take a shit. That's why I was doing 50 on a 40, right? Like just little things like that. What the robot not gonna know that? Take a shit. I don't have to, so you going to jail. Like what, nigga? It is what it is. Random. Yo, Young Thug almost went back to jail for doing 85 on a 40. Young Thug. And then he found out his shit is suspended. You's a goofy, Thug. Everybody that got money is acting stupid with their money, man. Justin Bieber looks like he's so broken inside from whatever Diddy did to him or whatever random or allegedly, right? Now they're trying to make AI recording artists to take over the music industry. You see what I mean? I know because when I told you about the deep conversations about conspiracy theories, the live started freezing so hard you had to cut it. Yo, Black, multiple times, man. I might have to do a documentary on just to hate that. They don't want me to blow, man. They don't want my voice to be heard, man, because you could tell by the passion. If I was on a podium and I got y'all in the audience or y'all behind me, you know what I'm saying? And we just like trying to tell the world, this is what it is. This is not what it is over here. This is what it is. And we're not lying to y'all. We can come back to a better world. We can come back to a better earth. I promise you, man. You just got to put in your work. I know a lot of us don't like to do it. Who wants to work? Nobody. But you got to do it. You got to do it for yourself and for the family you're trying to build, man. Think about it like that. They stop building families, man. and they saying it's because of the money. Let me tell you, my mother didn't have no money, and she raised me and my cousin because her sister, his mom's died. So you know how it used to go back in the days. Cuz come live with you. So yeah, that happened, man. That happened, man. Rest in peace, DT. But it's just a messed up industry. Yo, they got AI that are on top of Spotify, and then they're the number one thing. And but the thing is, everybody knows it's AI, right? It's some cute little girl and shit. And you're like, and these motherfuckers, yo, they got OnlyFans, AI OnlyFans that are making million. Like, this world is shot. Nene, no baby today about your extravagant lifestyle. What truly amazes me is that no one else here sees the highlighted and cognizant lack of judgment and characteristics. I don't know what that. Yes, your observation is correct, and it's direct result of YouTube's ongoing battle against low quality automated content. As of early 2026, many channels that heavily featured AI generated, yes, content are being heavily scrutinized, with thousands being demonetized and terminated, causing a easing or growth and visibility. Ooh, fan bow, thank you. So basically, there's a stump in my growth because of these fucking AI AI. They cut in the feed, but I listened to 3 or 4 conspiracy channels, Dre OG and Lamb. Those are cool to watch. Ooh, thank you, Red Feather. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Dr. Ware. I know, Nene. Did you get that, Nene? That wasn't disrespect, right? He was shouting you out. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes words, people know how to, you ever met somebody that knows how to like disrespect you with words like low key? Like they be like, yo, man, your thumb toe look crazy in them sandals. Like what? Is that you like my thumb toe? Or what's going on here? Why can't we just speak to speak, right? Everybody speak in codes and wonder why they get in them throw them bows, throw them bows, throw them bows. Let me tell you, one of the hardest bones is your skull and knees. So if you ever get into a hold that. I'm bugging out today. Hold on, y'all. It's getting a little spicy. I gotta take this sweater off. 2.2 seconds. Appreciate all of y'all. Sorry. Yeah, man. I thought you were saying boats and hoes. Throw them bows. Boats and hoes. Look at that fool trying to project his sad life and misfortune on me, the loser. That glad I'm not the only one thrown off by that. Yeah, black. Yo, yo, this is what I mean. Like they don't know how to talk, man. And then everything out their mouth is something slick. It's like nobody talking slick to you. Don't talk slick to me, man. You know? And you know what I love? When they're in groups, they act so badass. But then when one of them trails off and they go and he goes to the store, catch that nigga by himself. Yo, what happened, tough man? What up? What up, little nigga? Yeah, you gangster. What happened? Yo, buddy, help! So, Dr. London, can you explain what you were saying to Nene in a fashion that isn't deliberately looks like it's like trying to get at her, right? Like it looked like you weren't saying nice things, you know what I mean? And I don't think you're a doctor because a doctor don't speak like that. I'll be real. If you're a doctor, I'm a scientist. I'm a chemist. I'm an archaeologist. Tell her, Nene. Let me dumb it down a little bit. Yeah, dumb it down a lot, a bit. What you talk about? Dumb what down, nigga? You wrote words that weren't even coherent to the wording. That's like me saying, like, it's almost like a 12 phrase, the coin wallet joints. Cat, balcony, labyrinth, exuberant, financial, economic. They're like, I can say words too, nigga. The fuck? And can we all segue on that? I love that when they go, but I'm a female. What, you don't think you could catch it either because you been you like, yeah, doc, I think somebody's on the line. Somebody is needing you. Yeah, yeah, Will. Yeah, if you a doctor, hook Will up with the peas for free. But doesn't that isn't that wild that like nobody ever says their profession on this channel, right? Everybody just is we're just chilling. And people that like, I don't know, it's just weird like to say I'm a doctor or have your shit doctor, whatever. It's like we get it. If you is a doctor, why are you even playing in my channel, man? This channel's not to be played with, man. We over here really positively and we're building, we're coming up with solutions. We manifesting dreams for other, viewers. We making sure things get handled on this side. See? And look, Miss Lady, if you earn that much money, can you just first of all, we just want to know what you said to Nene. Like, we're not even trying to get on you, you know what I mean? But just explain what you said to Nene. Yo, Dr. Green Thumb, it's so strange because we never did that. Like, these kids act like we don't know doctors, or like, most of my friends are millionaires, right? Like, but I don't know this. That's not me. So why am I, you know what I mean? Nobody definitely cares how much you make. That's a fact. And especially the way you came at Nene, man. I don't care if you was the president, man. For real. In fact, I'm gonna do something like old school people used to do. Go get your boyfriend, husband, or brother, and holla, holla, holla at me. You know what I mean? Like, no, but Nene, isn't that the a typical behavior of them? Like, they go off of your picture and then assume. Meanwhile, Nene is a kind-hearted person. She on here, she telling us her truth. She, you know what I mean? See, once again, you trying to sound smart and cute, but it makes no sense that you're using your energy to come on my page and you sounding, and I'm gonna let everybody destroy you right now. I'm gonna just let it happen, Captain. Salute to you for acting goofy, yo. That shit is corny as hell. I'm just looking to see that like all these words, man, just to sound stupid inside, man. I could tell you need a hug, lady. What happened? What happened? Your hubby cheated on you? What happened this week? Huh? A patient farted in your face? What happened? Talk to me. You need a hug? Here. Here's a hug, doc. I got you, doc. I got you. I'm on PTO exploring lower level. That's what I mean, man. Y'all so lost is so funny to us, man. Y'all so lost. we don't we don't accept none of your yes, go, Christy. Whenever you try to outperform perform another human, it makes you look dumb because this isn't a competitive sport here. We're not trying to outone each other with accolades or things like that, because my lady got doctorates and masters, you know what I mean? But I don't bring that to the world, you know. My wife is a smart creature, man. Yo, doctor, what's wrong with you, doctor? Yo, Black, get this person out of here. I don't like how she just said that, man. Please, somebody, just get her out of here, please. I don't like people doing that, man. You know. Now you talking about teeth and what happened to you? See, you supposed to be a doctor, but your professionalism sounds stupid. Thank you, Empress. Definitely do sound like a bot. You're gonna get roasted later, London. Have a safe trip. Where you a gynecologist and somebody queefed on you? Clear. We can't resuscitate you, goofy. Clear. Word. Take your meds, man. Yeah, that's yo, Christy. That's exactly what I was saying. Look, I'm not the smartest creature, right? And I don't act like it. I'm just a humble. I know I have a good heart, right? That's the most I could offer this earth, right? Besides, comedic and Zay, right? But I don't do that to people, man. And look, when I said that story about the bully shit, when I used to protect that little Asian kid, I hate that. I hate people that, talk about other people when it's like, first of all, you don't know me. And second of all, if you're supposed to really be a doctor, now I don't, this is why I don't like doctors, man. Look at this. Remember when doctors used to be good folk? Like they used to genuinely want to help you. Now they just thinking about the buck and the corny Lexus she drives with a fucking she probably got a donut on one of them tires, man. And she was so smart. Yup. Damn, just when I was about to jump in a roast session, you requested me to give her the boot, nigga. People that usually talk crap have zero. That's a fact. Should have left her on here. Sorry, I have clients. Do your thing, Empress. I was only getting started with that degenerate beat. Yeah, man. And it really bothers me that there's really people like her or him, or you know what I'm trying to say, that they acquired great positions in earth, great gigs, careers, jobs, and what she chose to do with her time was that doesn't rub anybody off a little bit. Like, that. You're a doctor supposedly making all this money, and you chose to come onto Zay Dollar random page. And don't even get at me because you know the line would have bit your head off. But then you try to talk to my co-host, or like, I respect you ladies. You know that, right? To the Christies, to the Nenes, to the Amy's, to the Fires. Never one time did Zay Dollar try to hit you on a DM. Never one time did I try to sexually, try to make this feel funny and awkward. I don't do that, man. It takes more of a man to do that than that goofy lady, man. What happened to just being humble? Yo, if I was that, like, making that much money, wouldn't you just be happy with life? I'm looking for lower, like, so if that's the case, just open up your bathroom door and look at your kids and your life, man. There you go. There goes the lower. No way, Nene. I did not know that. Yo, Black, if you remember, everybody, Christy, because I smoke a lot and I have bad memories. Shout out to my wife. I love you, baby. But yeah, man. Now every time I see somebody doctor, I'm like, doctor who? Doctor? Oh, you're not the doctor? Doctor who, nigga? Get it, Doctor Who? Shout out to Zay Dollar with the comedic. Yeah, let me stop. But yeah, man. Let's go back. Let's go back to our channel, man. Let's go back to what we was talking about. Let's do what we do. Doctor Skank. That's a fact, and that is funny. Like, and Nene, this is what I think that, like, this is a great segue on how much time people have to look into your life, right? Like, think about it like this. Our generation never did that. Like I say, when we were on AIM, the most we would say was ASL, age, sex, location. We wanted to know about you. Oh, talk to me. Oh, you from the how's the weather? How is it over there? Is it crying? Like, is it like we just wanted to know? And now, like, it's funny, man, how motherfuckers move, man. People move very, very, like, everybody need a hug. Everybody want to be in the limelight. It's like, this ain't your light, man. Get the fuck out of here, you know? But that's so strange that, you have, and it's cool. I hope somebody saves this, and then we could go to her job and be like, yo, look, this is your doctor. This is your doctor. Do I have to tell you the patients what type of doctor she truly is? She worried about another woman's teeth? Think about it like that in the bigger spectrum. We're worried about the wrong ish. They dropping bombs all over this world and trying to get at Nene. One of the nicest peoples on my joint, man. I hope Stormy get up by her neck and just. I'm sorry, y'all. Zay Dollar got a little bit of violence in him, just a little bit. What's going on, Dom? You absolutely right, Nene. You absolutely right, Nene. It's like how, and that's what I was gonna say. It's like, yo, when I do my things, right? Zay Dollar one, Zay Dollar's my name, right? Zay Dollar, Zay Dollar, Zay Day, Zay Bird. They used to call me Zay Davis. So there was this guy named Shay Davis, aka Punch. They used to call me Zay Davis, aka Slap, because I used to slap niggas. Because I always thought, like, look, I'm not the biggest monster, right? But I'm 5'10", and I always said this: if you slap somebody, that slap is worse than like he don't even know how to like he just whacked out of his head, man. Like this motherfucker just slapped. Like, oh, I don't want no wars with this nigga, right? But yeah, they used to call me Zay Davis, aka Slap, man. Shout out to that, man. But yeah, man, I don't cause no harm no more. I'm a good kid. I'm good people's, man. They used to call me Rocky. Shout out to yeah, Nene. Yeah, Nene. Playing around. Kid, kid 6'11". Papa Duke's big. Got the thing anything. Like, why people want to play, right? I said this the other day. It's like I could tell my audience, Black, Nene, Christy. It's just don't cross my line. I'm gonna give you respect until you cross that line. But until then, we're gonna keep it cordial, man. And that's all I want from everybody is just to keep it cordial because that's really my page. Look at all my lives, you know what I mean? Talking about exploring lower levels of environmental behavior while I'm observing an individual who has no structural power outside of the occupational coordinate. Holy, ooh, Dr. Goofio. Yeah, Black, talk that, man. And fundamentally, isn't it so um it's so them, right? To like to use the wording they use to think that they're gonna put one goes over our head. No, we understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? We just, there's no dumbing down. We just this is how it is, man. Whenever you're trying to up talk somebody, means something is screwed loose. You know what I mean? Always on the internet, man. Yo, I'ma fight you, bro. Yeah, internet gangsters, man. Even if it was, man, it still sounds corny, and I don't think it was because Shorty had a picture and all that. I don't know any chat, you know what I mean? Professor can't spell for her life, man. But it is what it is. This is the new norm. This is the new world we're in. Thanks for the 16 thumbs up. Good looking for everybody. 11. I love you, babe. But like, yo, everything is like, yo, people just, people don't know how to act, man. And I truly believe that. You know what I mean? And I think consequences go a long way because if you were getting spankings when you were younger, and I'm not just by your moms and dad, but just in general by society, I bet money you would talk to people differently. But it's funny, Nene, you said like she be like following you, it looks like, right? I know 30 likes yesterday. We hit the triumphant, you know what I mean? That was our goal. And then they said it from the beginning, and I was like, maybe, but we definitely reached it. I'm not mad at the 16 right now. I dig everything. We miss you, Darius. You know what I mean? And see, that was underlying problem. She couldn't understand the fact we understood what she said. We just didn't know where. Yes. Yo, Black, didn't I say that? Like, I just try to be nice as possible. Like, yo, doctor, was you trying to get at Nene? That's all I was trying to figure out because look, I'm not one of them like if when this closes, I'm not gonna be like, I okay, how can I just say whenever I talk to my wife, it's always positive, right? She always goes, "Yo, you had a great pod." Everybody, she digs everybody in the building. You know what I mean? And she likes my effort. She likes the fact that I'm climbing and going towards something, right? Women love when you're doing something with your life and not just fucking, walking and losing your mind. Run them likes up. I appreciate that, Eagle. But yeah, man, we understood exactly. Like a lot of folk think they better or smarter, and that has nothing to do with it. Usually, those folks end up, crashing and burning, man. She the wrong one to store. That's a fact, man. Asked a dude who tried it when I lived in New Jersey. Ooh, shout out to Nene, man. Where's my man Trey? Hit them weights, man. For real, I'm glad found a decent circle. Most channels is constantly the same trolling. Yeah. Yo, you know what happens? Um, a lot of streamers or vloggers or whatever you call yourself, you end up, your channel is your channel. You shouldn't allow a certain energy to run rampant. And like it's sad to say that a lot of trolls, that's their, remember I said that like people wake up and their whole life is derived around trying to, you know, upset you. And it's like, why are you trying to do that, man? Time is ticking. You may be 16, 17 now, but you're going to be 20 something soon. And what? You have nothing. And that's what happened, I think, to Gen Z is they were talking too much and then woke up and they were all in their 20s like, holy shit, we really just burnt 10 years doing nothing. It's sad and demonic. It really is. Exactly. They don't even pay attention. It is, man. It's a sad, demonic way of thinking that you're going to be shining in somebody else's channel. And look, don't get it twisted. Zay Dollar, I let everybody shine. You know why I read everybody's comments? Because when you go on the live on the replay, it doesn't show these things, right? So I at least want people to understand talking, who I'm talking to, your names, and big people up. Maybe page, right? Maybe people want to, see Corvettes or see Stormy or go on whatever it is. I'm just cool like that, man. But I can't fathom people that aren't, man. It bugs me out. Like, why do you try to coexist in this world with us, and you're just a lazy, miserable fuck? It's like get over yourself, man. I'm not gonna hold your hand. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to guide you and try to make sure you don't live like that no more. Red Eagle, I'm talking constant trolling and content creators who I wouldn't trust flipping my burger. You don't get that on this channel. Straight fire conversation. That's a fact, Black. Yo, one love, Black. I love you. Love y'all, man. Thank you, man. After the live completely loads, the comments will be there, Zay. Oh, it does. Okay, okay. Thank you, Christy. But yeah, man, I try to maintain, it's kind of hard, but that's why I gave certain figures the mod ships, right? Because I know you ain't gonna you could play with me, but you ain't gonna play with Black, you ain't gonna play with Christy, you ain't gonna play with Nene, right? So I have like a front line of just like holding me down, man. And I appreciate y'all for real, man. You have no idea how much I appreciate y'all. And I don't like that, you know, folk can't genuinely see somebody. And I think you guys see me, right? For my little goofy and I'm weird, right? I'm weird a little bit, but I'm Zay, right? And I'm glad that we met and I'm glad that, I have this channel to meet more people like you guys. So I'm happy as fuck, man. Ain't no sinking my ship, man. I wake up every day next to somebody that I truly love, man. So you ain't gonna knock my ship anywhere, man. We ride for the channel 100, man. You already fucking know the drill, man. Get him out of here, nigga. That's a fact. Everybody 100. Everybody throw the hundreds up, man. Look at that. We about to hit 20 thumbs up. Everything formulating, everything good, man. And notice that whenever there's a troll, my room is like popping, right? Because a lot of people are just waiting for, everybody to troll in, not knowing that like you got to get through a lot of folk first to even, this shit's like let it sink in. This ain't a troll room. That's all I'm gonna say. Let it sink in, everybody. We doing our best on this side. And yeah, my shit is distinguishable because other channels are corny as F. Other channels are repeating the same mumbo jumbo. It's like parrots. How many times you go and like your favorite streamers, or it's like they call each other, yo, what we should talk about today? Or repos, yo, let's talk about this. It's like, damn, man, you can't even go on the fly, man. What's going on, Garrett? How you doing, Garrett? Man, I be wanting to roast these trolls so bad, but I know my words are lethal, so I'd rather give them the boot. Yeah, Black. And that's what I know. That's how I could see. I could see y'all, man. I could see don't play with Black, man. You know? Sometimes folks are just chilling. Why can't we chill, right? Black is like, yo, my nigga, I'm just trying to come in here, chill, you know, kick some dialogue. And these goofy ass trolls always trying to ruin shit, and it don't happen. So I think, you know, we what 5-0, nigga. Like we doing great, man. I appreciate y'all. Gotta watch what you say on the web. So it's the belt the ass, get him out of here. Third time, and I enjoy the stream, and the streamer is a good vibe. Thank you, Garrett. You know what I mean? And yo, trust me, reading things like that, it makes me so humble and so down to earth, like my feet touch the earth, right? Meaning, like, yo, Zay, you got people that are watching you. Also, to me, be careful how you speak, be careful how you address certain things, and also, yo, just be you with folk, man. Folk always like me because I'm really a good person. You know what I mean? I'm not here to try to scam you out of money or force lead you. You know, I told my son, right? I told my man, yo, you think I'm gonna get Toto with the car? And it's like, yo, you might get Toto, but you don't want that, right? You don't want a girl just wanting you for a particular material you got. You want her wanting you for you. But if you're just trying to slide and glide, then yeah, baby, Corvette all the way. All the milk from the toilet, God. Glad you understand, Nene. That's a fact. Yeah, Nene, cry when you put that boot up. I know. I died too when I see that boot, man. That was crazy, Christy. That was, man. And it's cool, man. It's cool that we have an understanding. It's dope that I'm about to hit 20. You know what I mean? And my channel, I feel like, yeah, Juanito. What up, Juan? What's going on, Pop? Hope everything good in your life, man. What's going on, Garrett? I hope everybody stays blessed in your family and in your circle. And thank you for riding with me. Thanks for rocking, man. I appreciate everybody for real, for real. And I think you guys know, you can see it. You know what I mean? You can see in my shorts the person I am. I'm still me. I'm a funny, happy, you know what I mean? When even when I'm with my killers and you know what I mean, my peoples, you know what I'm saying? I remember Gary. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, man, I feel like it's going on like 4 or 5 months, and the amount of attention and it's dope as hell, man. Producing content that other people appreciate. It's a fucked up world, man. Lonely as hell. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to really, hear your side of the story. So, come through the $8 page, random, and talk to me, man. I promise you, I'm out, man. I'm a listen. Christy, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never drink too much milk out of the toilet. What? One, what up, one? What up, my niece? Subscribe and hit that like button. What up, man? You know what I mean? I got my faves, man. I got my peoples, you know what I mean? And I enjoy it, man. All across this earth, man. So when I get my traveling, man, best believe you gonna hear ding dong. Yo, what up, my nigga? Yeah, we in the building for real, baby. Hornets. Yeah, man. This is gonna see if they go into the playoffs there. Hornets are playing Orlando Magic tonight, man. And yeah, man. Everybody watch that game. If you don't know, I think I'm gonna go see the mummy after work today. My wife, when she gets out of her work. And yeah, man. I always liked the mummy, man. I liked it when my boy was in it, that they blacklisted. He did that whale movie where he was like 700 pounds. Where Jersey at? What up? Black T, here's some more lyrics. Oh, Garrett. I'm a T Wolves fan. That's what's up, Red. And yo, that's another thing I like is the fact that you guys can say that, right? You could say I'm a T Wolves fan though, right? And but other channels would be like, yo, fuck this. Like, why is everything like hate? Like, why can't I like something else? You know? Look, I came from a generation where it was cool to be different. It was cool to rock the left leg instead of the right leg up, right? It was cool to wear, the belt. You remember the belt that you just hang out and shit? So yeah, man. What up, Black? Lakers, let's go Lakers, man. Lakers are in, right, Juan? They in the playoffs, right? Guaranteed. So and I think Bronny is playing, right? He beat the G League. He's back on the Lakers with his papa. So shout out to Bronny, shout out to the Lakers. Every day, man. The Knicks look really good this year. But it's going to be another great playoff. You know what I mean? And I saw something that said that viewership has been up 170 million watched this season. It beat the record 24 years. You know what I mean? So shout out to the NBA getting their viewerships, and I think it's a fun game right now. I think a lot of eyes are on the Hornets. Lamelo Ball. Every time that team plays, is fucking amazing. Yup. Yo, what up, compadres? What up, bees? Dímelo, dímelo, compadre. What we smoking on, pa? What's in your elatory right now? Papos? What's going on, pa? If y'all don't know, QBZ, known that man for almost 30 years. I know him in real life. We actually clap hands and smoke L's together and roll these streets. And word, man, he definitely supports me. And that's all I could ask for, support from, people's family. You already. Ball out of control right now, though. Yeah, ball. Let's go, man. He caught that 30 ball game, player of the game versus the Heat. And he did the trip, man. Get him out of there. Wait, hold on. Nene, what bam? I'm constipated and crying so much because I'm constipated. Once I got it out, I partied so loud, it smelled so bad, I heard the whole crowd. Damn. My kneesy. It's time to get some what's that? X-Lax? Get the chocolate ones. Them shits make you come out system real quick. Yo, shout out to Senior Pranks. I remember they put X-Lax in the ketchup thing, and yo, let me tell you, the bathroom was packed. Niggas was word, we play Rockets. Woo, we excited. Ooh, the Rockets are pretty nasty, but yeah, the Rockets are out of here. Shout out to who's on it? KD, right? KD's on them the Rockets. Where's oh, he's with the Cavaliers, James Harden. Yeah, shout out to the Cavs, man. I think the East Coast got a lot of crazy teams, man. You know, and I love the fact that the Hornets beat the Spurs. Wemby. Wemby is the one I'm afraid of. That lanky, tall. They got a guy on the Heat that's like that too. That he be just smacking shit out of here. Z, you didn't X-Lax. Woo wee. Drink some magnesium. That's yo red. People really need to look into that magnesium. Been a Lakers fan since the '90s. We all know why. Yup, 824. Let's go, Black. It was such a great day when Kobe and Shaq were winning them chips, man. Pito, Besmo, Garrett. Heard they might bring back the Sonics. Yup, that's a fact. Red, you ain't lying. They bringing back the Sonics, and I heard they're gonna make a team in Vegas or something. But yeah, let's go, Sonics. How was your day? Everything good, Watermelon? Thank you for asking, man. Here we go with the shitty booty balls. What up, Black? Some of these basketball players going to get in trouble for betting. Nene, that's a great segue. Can we talk about it, y'all? A lot of these players, and the players that are actually playing are betting. So don't think that their performance or the lack thereof don't attribute to some of the losses or wins that they occur. You know what I mean? I think they purposely be blowing games just to make sure that it doesn't cover the under and over or whatever. All that basketball talk. But yeah, gambling is such a wicked. It took over, and I feel like gambling took over because folks they're back against the wall, and a lot of people have hope. And usually gambling is that hope. Oh shit, I could put $5 and win 20 or 100. Yeah, So it's a risk factor, but when the game is rigged, we all losers. They're going to ban them. That's a fact. That's a fact. They definitely going to ban them. If they do, T Wolves go to the East. Oh, so that's what's happening, Red. Yeah. If you don't know, if they do add these two new teams, that means somebody in the center, right, is gonna have to go to the East. And they said a couple of teams, you know what I mean? But I didn't know it was the T Wolves. They also said um which is the team that my boy damn, what team is this, man? Starts with an M. Damn, whatever. But they said, yeah, a bunch of teams was they want to figure out which one was going to go to the East and blah blah blah. Gambling out of control. That's a factory. Bala, let's go, Garrett. Do your thing. But yeah, man, gambling is look. It is a quick way to get that cash, but it's fundamentally it's bad, man. I've seen a lot of people throw their lives away, man. Mortgage, jewelry, cashing out they kids' college funds or whatever. You know what I mean? Memphis, good looking on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Memphis Grizzlies. Thank you, pa. Exactly why I don't bet. I know I be getting yep. And black is like I wish more people understood it like that because they have this thing called first timers, and I think the cameras know, right? So you go in there, they know you haven't been in this casino, da 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 da, face whatever, and usually you win, right? First time always win. That's just a thing to make you come back and back and back. And I bet money nobody breaks even. You end up losing more than you win. And do the casinos not know how to scan sometimes? I've seen so many videos where the guy wins, cashes out, yo, I won, and they come back, oh, there was a glitch in the machine. Sorry, you like, sorry, no, nigga, give my money, man. That's where it starts, man. It definitely does. Instead of fighting people, you fight animals instead of UFC. Those are my names. That's what's up, Garrett. Be free, be you, man. But yo, I'm so sorry. I just did 106. I gotta go do laundry. I don't even know why I sparked that. But my mom was a gambler, so she almost lost her house. Lucky my dad bailed her out. Shout out to Papa, man. He sounds like a real good dude, man. No fighting animals at all. Vic, I'm still mad at you with the dog thing, but yo, shout out everybody. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for the almost hit the 20. You know what I mean? Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the sticking by me. Thanks for the roast session with the doctor. Thanks everybody for just being chill. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Black. I gotta go, man. I gotta finish some laundry, do my thing. You know what I mean? And like I said, I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna be off Saturday, Sunday. I think I'm gonna come on Saturday though. I think I'm gonna pop on tomorrow just to say what up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? See how that crowd is. And Monday I'll definitely be back. And the timing is from 10 to 11, 10 to 12. And P8, let's go Hornets. Yo, everybody, I hope you watch the game tonight and tell me what you did this weekend, all right? I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Monday. One love. I dig y'all. You know what I mean? Let's have a great day and stay blessed, man. It's $8, random. We inside, we outside, we everywhere. Peace, chat. Everybody have a great day. Later, y'all. Bye. Later, y'all. Bye, Nene. Bye, Christy. Bye, Juan. Bye, Garrett. Bye, Black. Let's keep going, man. Later, cool breeze, red, later red, watermelon. You everybody just have a great day, man. For real, for real. From me to y'all, man. And thanks for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Your time means a lot. So I appreciate everybody's timing, man. One, later, y'all. Bye, man. I really appreciate y'all for real, for real. Peace. $8, man. Have a great day, y'all, for real. Storm, man. Lady Christy, Nene. White, love you, babe. Have a great day.